Good afternoon, beloveds of oneness. One is the conquering hand. Speaking on behalf of oneness. Thank you, Ra, for filling I with your light, your healing light of life. Thank you for allowing I to attain the strength to become one with oneness. Clean this vessel that the energy of oneness resides within. Thank you, oneness, for thine will is thy will. Gratitude. Beloveds of oneness, today's blog, as with everything, is unplanned. But after a few guided meditations with people around the world over the last few weeks, something very pertinent has come up. Lightworkers. Who are they? And are they really for everyone's betterment? What is a lightworker? What does lightworker mean, the term? Light, you all know what that is, right? Some of us think we do. But to work with the light, one must be the light themselves, or at least understand the light within themselves. So how can a lightworker tell anyone what color they are, who they are? That person who they are working with must find the color for themselves, and thus be able to work with themselves through the inner self, journeying through the 7 inner kingdoms, marrying the 3 kings of wisdom, so they may find self and oneness, using the light of Ra to guide them increasingly firm in the inner kingdoms, reaching the preservation of unattachment, where change is infinite, expanding into the infinite oneness of Ra. So how do we do this? Well, you've seen the breathing exercise as communicated to us through our ancestors in constructions around the world, the instructions they provided. Temple of Karnak, Abu Simbel, the Valley of the Kings, every pyramid, diamond around the world has these pharaohs seated outside with their feet upon the blocks, the altars representing the earth, bare feet. Now, utilizing that breath that you see in the video, and a link will be down below, you can find a central presence within self through utilizing the 3 aspects of the nervous system, the 3 kings of wisdom, the sympathetic, the parasympathetic, and the enteric. The sympathetic is balanced on the in-breath, the parasympathetic is balanced on the out-breath, and the enteric is brought to balance by utilizing the diaphragm by breathing into the stomach. Without this, there is no such thing as meditation. And without this, there is no such thing as coming to know one's light. So who are light workers really? So utilizing that breath that I was giving you before, what you will do for all those who want to know where they are in their journey, you will follow the breath in through your nose. You'll feel it at the nostril. You'll follow it down through the nasal passage, down the throat, through the chest, and into your stomach. You'll feel your mind go into your stomach, and then you'll follow it up and out the nostril. You'll feel it all the way out, all the way in, and you'll feel the gap between the in-breath and the out-breath. And you'll feel the gap between the out-breath and the in-breath. You'll observe it all the way in, gap. Observe it all the way out, gap. And that's all you will do. Observe. Now, once you find a level of relaxation yourself, and only once you have found a level of relaxation yourself, you bring your mind inwards and down, and you stop where your chest is, where your heart is. And you just remain there with the breath. So allow the breath to go in and down, up and out, and you keep your mind there. Hold it there. While you remain there relaxed, the color which you presently are will arise. And that will tell you where you are in your journey. It may even be a combination of colors, and that will also tell you where you are in your journey. So what does the color mean? 7 inner kingdoms, the 7 chakra points: red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, violet. Red, overcoming fear so you can survive. You don't overcome fear, you can't overcome fear, you will not survive. Orange, pain and pleasure. Obviously you have to overcome pain, you have to overcome pleasure. You can get lost in pleasures as much as you can get lost in pains. Yellow, you have to apply the will, overcoming shame and despair. Without will there is nothing. Green, love, grief. Overcome grief, utilize love. You cannot get lost in love either, because you've seen those wishy-washy people who are all about love and they don't want to accept the truth of the hatred which comes from others in this world. Because there is a hatred that comes from others, because they have never gone through the journey. In fact, they've gone backwards. They can't even begin the journey utilizing the breath. They have to turn around first and make a choice to stop killing before they begin their journey. Blue, truth, lies. It's very telling that the universe puts truth fifth in the journey, which is the third chakra. You start from 7 and rise up to 1. Blue, truth and lies. Once you have love for self, you'll understand the need to recognize truth, undoing all lies of those that come to you and those around you, as well as those within, because you cannot utter lie as you journey through this chakra, because you have to become one with truth, the blue light of truth. And you see this blue aura utilized by these backside people against us. Indigo, insight and illusion. Through the insight provided by oneness, through sitting with the inner self, you will undo the illusion of the world around you, undo the illusion of those false friendships. This is also undoing falsehoods first, because without falsehood, then you can become insightful, seeing the illusion. If you still hold on to falsehood, you cannot see the illusion. Violet, become unattached from the world, journeying into oneness, the universal of all. Thus, change is infinite. Silence of the inner self, expansion in the body, expansion in the outer world, infinite, as you become one with oneness. This is the journey. This is what our people left behind, and it's all around us on our people's constructions, leaving instructions for us, and I'll bring that more out in due space. But this is for those who need to find where they are in their journey. This is for those who want to continue their journey. This is for those who even want to begin their journey, so you may find it. Utilize the breathing instructions that I gave you earlier in this video. Utilize the video, I'll put a link at the bottom, so you may find out how to do the breathing to find where you are in your journey. Those who are light workers who tell you your color, they're not light workers, because no one's supposed to tell you. They're supposed to help you find your color. Utilize this and find where you are, beloved. Email me as much as you like for guidance if you require it. I will guide anyone, everywhere and everywhere, as oneness provides. Blessed love, one and all. Thank you, oneness, for thy will be and thine will. Thank you, oneness, for only allowing truth to leave this vessel which houses the oneness of you. Thank you, Ra, for filling this vessel with your light, so one may become knowing, doing through action, doing because of that knowing, so that our people may once again become free through the inner self. Blessed love, one and all, on the morrows.
Redemption songs. Emancipate yourselves from mental slavery. None but ourselves can free our minds.